Sometimes people don't care whether the person they are getting married to or the person they are married, whether they have a lifestyle that can sustain marriage. Let me repeat what I'm saying again. Sometimes people don't care whether they have a lifestyle that can sustain both relationship and marriage. There are lifestyles that cannot sustain marriage, and there are lifestyles that cannot sustain relationship. If you are living your life as a single person, you can wake up now. You don't need to take permission from anybody in life to go wherever you choose to go to in life. You don't need to take any permission from anybody as long as you are making your money. Even if you like, as a young man, you can just wake up and say, oh, I want to travel to China today. Or I want to travel to Japan. I want to travel to US. I want to travel to France. Nobody will hold you back. As a young lady, you can wake up today and say, oh, this night I will be clubbing with my friends. As a single person, these characters, these things, you see, these things I mentioned now, you have the privilege of doing all of these things. In fact, when you finish clubbing with your friends and you are coming back, you can even branch to their house. You can stay, you can sleep in their house. In fact, you can stay in your friend's house for 2 weeks. Nobody will ask you any question. Again, why are you not in your house? Because of what, you are single. As a man, you can follow your friends to a beer parlor or to a bar, and you can drink yourself to stupor. Nobody will ask you any question. In fact, when you finish your work in your office or your company, instead of going straight to your house, you can follow your friends to branch to one, joint where they are eating unkobi, where they are eating pepper soup and all of these things. You can drink whatever you want to drink, maybe brandy, whiskey, or anything you want to drink, or even champagne, or all those stuff. Nobody will ask you any question. These things I'm telling you now are the lifestyle that a single person can be engaged in, and nobody will disturb you. Nobody will ask you questions about them. Why? Because you are still single. You can even decide to stay out late at night. Nobody will be you. Nobody will nag you to death. Nobody will argue with you. Nobody will confront you. But my dear, once you decide to enter into a relationship or into marriage, you no longer own yourself. That is what people sometimes don't understand. That once you are in a relationship or once you are in marriage with somebody, you are no longer free. Relationship and marriage change people. Once you step into a relationship or marriage, there are things you can no longer do as a person, especially marriage. You are no longer free. Once you are married to a man, you don't only live for yourself alone at that moment. You are now living for the pleasure of your husband as well. Once you married a woman as a man, you are no longer living for yourself alone. You are equally living for her own pleasure. This is where people get it wrong. That's why they say that a relationship and marriage is not for children, it's for the mature. It's for people that are emotionally and mentally mature. There are people, they have adult body, but they have children's mind. Yeah, you can see them, both men and women. When you look at them now, they look big, they look all these things. They have adult body, but inside they have children's mind. In fact, they shouldn't even be married or getting married or because they have children's mind. And you see a lot of these people on social media. How will you tell me that you are entering into marriage with a man and the man will not be asking you questions of accountability? Are you okay? Once you enter into marriage or relationship with anybody, questions of accountability will always be there. And it is your responsibility to clear your spouse doubts. Anything they don't understand about your behavior or your character in that relationship or marriage, they have the right to ask you questions about that. But you know what some people do is that They tend to carry their singlehood lifestyle into marriage or relationship without them knowing that their singlehood lifestyle can never be compatible with that institution called marriage. That is why a lot of people are experiencing pain and failure in their marriage today, in their marital life. Some people in marriage today are dying in silence because they don't understand that there is a lifestyle if you have as a person, that lifestyle, you should not be entering into marriage because of that lifestyle. But if you decide to marry anybody today, you need to look for what we call marital lifestyle that can sustain your partner in that marriage, or else all hell will break loose in that marriage. Do you know why people are experiencing marital pain today? And why a lot of people will still go through marital pain and failure is because they fail to ascertain whether the lifestyle of the person they are going into that relationship or marriage, whether it's something that can be compatible with that institution. Whether that lifestyle that lady has now, that your girlfriend, whether that her lifestyle is suitable, whether that lifestyle is something that can sustain marriage, or whether that lifestyle is something that can guarantee the success of that marriage. A lot of wives today that are with their husband, the lifestyle they have are the lifestyles that can never sustain marriage. They insult the man, they come back to their house, to their husband's house late at night, they shout on the man, they confront the man. Some women, they even cheat on their partner, they even cheat on their husband. There is no respect for their man. They talk to their man anyhow. They are rude to the man. So women don't even know how to talk to a man. All they know is being aggressive to their husband. Some don't even know how to manage money, how to manage finance in their marriage. If the man gives them money, something that's supposed to cater for the family, at least for a week, that lady can just waste that money within 2 days. They don't know how to manage the financial resources of their husband. All of these things I'm talking to you right now, this lifestyle, are they not the reason why marriages are collapsing today in our world?